Alright, so here I'm going to explain the two problems I was chosen to explain for the ones I got on my exam. I had to rewrite these a little because I originally messed up some of the work. But for number 17, it was a binom PDF problem. We were given the number of trials, which was 17, and the probability, which was 86%. The question was if 17 people are on an airplane, or 17 persons on the airplane were booked, but they could only seat 14, find the probability that there will not be enough seats. So you would start with finding the probability that there will be more than 14 people showing up at the airport that day, but we needed to make that a complement so that we could use the binom PDF system because it doesn't work when you have a x is greater than value. So the complement of x equals 14 would be 1 minus x is less than or equal to 14, which I put right there. So then I just had to plug that into my calculator. So I did 1 minus binom CDF. I've been saying PDF, my bad. PDF is for when it's equals. So it's a binom CDF. I plugged in 17, which was the trials, 0.86 is the probability, and then 14, and I got that answer right there. I'm not going to say all those numbers. And then it asked me, is the probability low enough so that overbooking is not a real concern? If you define unusual as 5% or less, and then 10% or less, the answer for both is no. Obviously, that is over that. It is a 56% chance of there not being enough seats. So that is a concern in most situations. The second one for me was question 19. It was a im norm problem, and it said the distribution of values is normal with a mean of 221.4, standard deviation of 98. Find P1, which the score is separated from the bottom 1% from the top 99%. So this was a pretty simple problem. It was just a simple plug in the values in your calculator. It was an im norm problem. The mean we were given was 221.4. The standard deviation was 98. And then the area or probability that we were given was 1% or 0.01. So once you plug that into your calculator, you get an answer of negative 6.6. So that is my explanation for the two problems I was given to explain on exam 2.